LiquidSnute throws out the good luck, have fun. I'm gonna check and see if there's any music. Okay, turned it off by accident, just turn it back on. Don't worry, I can read Chinese. Lower left-hand corner is LiquidSnute. ZooTop in the upper right. That was kind of a close game at some points. At some points in game number 1. The tipping point, I think, actually came when it turned out that Snute could hold by pulling drones. He was a little bit behind, but at the same time, there were 4... I'm trying not to make as much noise as this guy, but I'm sure you guys are excited to hear someone else likes these tournaments besides me. But check this out. I'm thinking Top's going for, if he's not going for a gas steal, which I don't know has any use versus Zerg or not. If he's not going for a gas steal, I think it's going to be proxy gateway or 2. I'm sorry, wait, there it is. Forward pylon, my mistake, my mistake. That's what happens when I don't have the production tab open. My God, the drowsiness, the drowsiness. Okay, so Snute's moving out, and he's gonna see basically what Top's got at the natural. If he can actually throw down a hatch there, that's what's gonna put his opponent behind, and I think that might be worth it in his position. But it looks like Top's gonna come in here and prevent any shenaniganry of that sort from happening. He's even pulling another probe to ensure that it won't happen. It does anyway! Oh my God. This is a position you don't want to be in if your name is Top. There's a lot of noise here because the Chinese language casters are going insane in the other room. Alright, so Forge goes down really late. That's what's going to put our Zerg, or Zerg ahead, rather. I didn't want to say behind, but this is what's going to put him ahead. The fact that there was no Forge ready, the fact that there was no way to throw down any cannons, and the fact that he has to pull 4 probes to do any amount of damage to this hatchery. Alright. Cannon's going down right in front of it as well. Lings are following up. Wait a minute. Whoa! Oh my God. If he gets in there, okay. I don't think Top's gonna let that happen. He's staying calm. He's staying calm. In this position, I would be kind of panicking, but I think 3 probes would be more than enough to keep. Yeah, no queen is gonna finish from this hatch. No queen whatsoever. But will the Lings get past this wall off? It looks like they might. The cannon's being redirected to... Okay, there we go. Alright. They're not. They might after the broodlings pop out from this dead hatch. But there's already a bunch of Lings that are on the way. Nice wall off here. Top staying on top of his game, really. And there's a second hatch going down at the gold. I can appreciate that move. And some Lings do get into the main, just 1 actually, and this is what's going to give, this is actually going to give him I guess you could say a significant amount of information. Get no harass done, but still very creative, and I think to some extent it was kind of worthwhile for Snute. Losing these 2 Lings needlessly is going to force 1 more larva out of him to get a secure scout out on the map, if that makes sense, that kind of thing. For those of you just now tuning in, we will have the GameHeart Observer extension mod added tomorrow, and we will be using a client that is in English to make the stream just a little bit more pleasant to the eyes, aesthetically pleasing. For those of you just now tuning in, my name is BreakerSC2. If you follow me on Twitter, I would be most happy. That's all I need to know that my day is, how do I say this, my work is complete. Second gas going down here. Natural's been done, or not done, but on the way for a while. This third base, I typically would saturate my third base until I had 12 workers on it, and I imagine that would be optimal saturation because, of course, we're talking about 2 workers per gold patch. That would mean 12. But I see a lot of pros just sticking it out at 9 or 8, so I can't really tell what is optimal at this stage. Okay, there we go. Going up to 11. Top already moving out across the map. I want to say, no, the timing here might not be so great. I mean, Snute could take some damage here with what he's got. He sees the gold. He sees what he needs to see, and he knew that this is exactly what Snute wanted to do with that hatch block at the natural. And now back and forth. We see the dance going. Things are already out on creep, and metabolic boost is on the way, so we're only going to see Top out here for a short while with those gateway units. But his own natural was severely delayed with everything that just happened. There's a lot of roaches on the way, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I think there was only 1 or 2 workers that got picked off at that point. Not too much to make a massive difference, but Top is, you know, he knows what he's going to have to do to get a win out here, I think. And Pylon's still alive in that hidden position. Okay, Natural's in a lot of trouble, but there's quite a few Lings and Roaches that are about to pop. The question is, can we or can we not see him get the win from this point? Let's say, there it is. Mass recall. All right, well, he saves his army, but at the same time, that's no energy left to throw down a Nexus cannon if he has to go full-blown defensive. Yes, there's a cannon here, and it's out of any Roach's attack range, but at the same time, I have to state that there's no energy for a Nexus cannon, which is basically like a sniper, and basically has the same fire output, or DPS output as the photon cannon, if you will. It's very, very expensive, if that makes sense. Alright! Now Snute can go back to droning. That third base is going to try and get started, but I mean, just look at what we have here from Top. Oh, he's going to take advantage of the situation. There's not a single force field here. He breaks in. Oh no, was that a misclick? Force field goes down at the last possible second to try and save. But guess what? Once that pylon falls, I don't think there's going to be any saving it, or will there be? The Lings are going to get into the main, and Top is going to be in a lot of trouble. It's already happening. Look, the probes have been pulled, and the Stalkers and the Sentries are trying to fight off the small Roach pack. It looks like they might be able to, but that's a lot of probe kills through this stage. If they can snipe that Nexus, it would be definitely more worthwhile. If they could get any tech in the main, that would be even, 10 times better. But behind this, Snute is able to drone up freely without contest. Looks like that Nexus is going to it's going to be targeted down by the Lings to some extent, but that's not going to make a great difference. So Top is now at getting +2 attacks. Third base now on the way, just about to finish up for Top. So I mean, I'm not too biased for our Zerg player myself. But he's already fully saturated. He's just got to focus on making an army that can wreck Top at this stage. That's it. That's it. And conversely, Top's going to have to push out force units. And, I mean, that's actually okay by Snute's terms. That's actually what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be making units. He's supposed to be making an army. The question is, will it be or will it not be enough to deal with what we have coming from ZooTop at this present moment? Stalkers now taking free pokes on the mineral line. This I'm not so sure of. The next, or not the next as well. The mothership core in a little bit of trouble. And more Stalkers on the way as well. Drones getting pulled off the line here at the third. I would say it's pivotal. It's critical. It's definitely helping. Definitely helping Top and his mission. And the Overlord's getting killed here. This could actually be the nail in the coffin. Right here, that double Overlord supply block. But it looks like, no, I'm sorry. A few more Overlords just popped. But there's a lot more in the way in the background there. Snute realized he was going to be a supply block, and then he was going to lose some Overlords, so he's okay for the time being. But I think the number of workers killed thus far has not quite reached that number that it needs to in order for our Protoss to just walk away with the victory. He's at 69 supply right now. I thought for a moment, once he had supply blocked Snute, he was going to win this game, but no, I was absolutely wrong about that. Snute's still got a lot of fight left in him. Even with, I believe, completely unupgraded Hydralisks. Sorry, they only have group spines, not muscular augments. And that's going to be even more workers harassed at the third. Needlessly pulled off the line. Top, you know, this is the second time he's done this, you know, but I think the main difference is this time around, when he does it, he takes a lot of damage beforehand, which is actually making the attack just a little bit worse. He's got the third base, yes, but he's only got 2 workers on it. Last game, we saw that he has absolutely 0 workers on it, which basically, you know, explains why it failed, and we saw him not able to pull out every single engagement favorably. Zergling's going to come in here and surround this, and there's almost no escape. No fully thorough, safe escape for those stalkers. Oh my god. So hard to call, but he did actually get a pickoff on that gold base. That's pretty big. I think that could actually get him into a winning position. And when I say him, I mean top. Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay. So now top is pulling back home. And he's doing his best. He really is trying to do his best to hold his ground here. But I mean, versus Hydras, I think it goes without saying, you have to have AoE if you want to win versus Hydras, excuse me. This third base, if it gets picked off, would be something that would get our Protoss a win, but even that is hard to say. Kind of sent a couple of free stalkers, and that's about it. Oh, man. Snute's actually supply blocked right now. He's trying to make more Hydras, but he can't. I don't think he's realized that he needs to throw down, or not throw down, but rather produce more Overlords. It's such a simple, elementary mistake, but I think that's the reason why. And one other thing is, he doesn't like to listen to the voice that says, you require more minerals, you require more Vespene gas, that kind of thing. That kind of setup can actually work against players in some situations, and I think this could actually be one of them. Stalkers, if they were to blink forward on this little pack of Hydras, I think the engagement might have ended in favor of top. Even so, I mean, I think top is not that far behind right now. But I've been wrong before. Dark Shrine going down behind this. I want to say that right now top is doing okay. If he can pull his strings right, go ham on the natural with a few DTs, and even then some in the main, he'll be in a great position. But he's got to hold on. He's got to hold out until that moment. Hive Tech now on the way in the background for our red Zerg, for our crimson Zerg. And I feel like if he's able to really, that's what I'm looking for. If he's really able to hold on, I mean, like, the blinding clouds from Vipers will help out a lot, but I'm more of a guy that prefers Swarm Host myself, but versus Blink Stalkers, what are Swarm Hosts, right? Just to some extent, ZooTop is now about to get his Dark Shrine. Nice little blink there. Picks off the gold third yet again. That is exactly what he needs to do. He's exploiting Snute. He's been back, forth, left and right, and everywhere else with this tournament, but he's in a position now where I think he could actually win this. All right. Now 166 supply to 189. Where are the DTs? They're warping in. They're warping in somewhere, but where are they? There they are. Fourth base is about to come down here from ZooTop. Huge blink away. I think there's something to Snute that says, something isn't right here. He's got to be doing something strange. And now look at this. The drones are getting eaten alive. There's no defenses here, but there is detection. And this is just a donation to the cause of ZooTop. Yeah, he took them down, but I mean, look at this. This isn't great. That's so many workers he's just killed, and the forward aggression is coming down as well. There's even some DTs to do cleanup duty on the Blink Stalkers. They're like, nope, you can't have the Stalkers. And altogether, you know, we just see Top getting away with 32 kills. Picking off that gold base yet again, keeping Snute from actually putting himself into a winning position. But where's the Overseer with this army? It doesn't exist. Hydras are chasing down that one probe. Doesn't quite work out. Oh. If we see Top blink onto his main army, he loses immediately. And I think there's a part of Snute that just says, I've lost patience with you, bro. I'm coming in, and I'm going to try and kill you. And it looks like that's just the scenario that's happening right now. Top's running out of blinks, but it looks like slowly and steadily the number of Stalkers remaining is higher than that of the Hydras. Probes are pulled to tank just a little bit, and there's even a few remaining at the end of that fight. This game is going in favor of our blue Protoss very, very quickly. Templar Archives behind this as well, and I like this move. DT's coming down. I think that's going to be mostly for cleanup duty, but now there are Vipers coming into the mix if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. Snute's just getting +3 attack, and that's it. There we go. Drones are getting pulled off the line. If we see Snute defend this successfully, it will be nothing short of a miracle. The Blink's coming back more and more. I think the Blink forward. This is surely a game in favor of ZooTop. There we go. So now the score is 1-1, guys. 1-1. And we'll be back with the next game very, very shortly. Don't go away. I will keep you guys company through the entire ordeal.